right, boys and girls, today our goal is that you are going to be able to draft all you know with sentence variety. And you're going to be able to use simple, compound, and complex sentences in your supporting paragraph. What I want you to think about is, why is variety important in our writing? Well, if you were to have cereal for breakfast, cereal for lunch, cereal for dinner, that would get pretty boring. And then let's say the next day you had cereal for breakfast, cereal for lunch, and cereal for dinner. Or if you had a bag of Skittles with just all red or all yellow or all blue, it's not very exciting. We want variety in what we eat and things we do. And even in our writing, we want variety. Let me show you a example of a sentence. This is a Red Guards intro paragraph that, if you'll notice, it just has simple sentences throughout the whole paragraph. This story is called The Red Guards. It is a memoir. It is written by Zhi Lijiang. The Red Guards are rebels. They are rebelling the Chinese government. They use their power for evil. They take over people's homes. So I'm going to stop there, but you notice it's just very boring and it's not very exciting, doesn't have very much variety. So we want to try something different that has a variety of those sentences. Now, I'm not going to go over in detail the types of sentences. I have another video for that on Canvas that you can link it to see what exactly a simple sentence is, a compound and a complex sentence is. But just real briefly, a simple sentence is just where it just has a noun and the predicate. A compound is one that uses fanboys, okay? The conjunctions, it has an independent clause, the comma, some type of conjunction, and then another independent clause. There's two complete thoughts, and again, it uses these conjunctions. And then a complex sentence is where you have a dependent clause, something that can't stand on its own, and then a sentence that can stand on its own. And if you remember the AWOOBIS phrases we've talked about before, that's helpful, that you can use those to help you identify some complex sentences. And let me remind you, just as while you're watching this video, if you want to stop and pause and read over some of these sentences so you can see how they don't or how they work, that would be fine too. When I think about the complex sentences, I think about those memes that you guys like. Like this is when you get a wrinkle in your duct tape, okay, comma. And then the sentence actually finishes that to make it a complete thought. But just so you know, I see a lot of these when you da 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 da, and kids put a period at the end and they think that's a complete thought. It is not a complete thought. I know that you see that in social media all the time, but just know that it's the picture that is finishing the thought, okay? So once again, here are those AWOOBIS phrases. Okay, so this would be a complex sentence if I were to finish it, but the picture does. So when you get a wrinkle in duct tape, it gets stuck on my thumb. Okay, it's a complete thought. So let's take a look at an intro, something that has a variety of sentences. And notice the difference from the first one that I showed you, how this one is a lot more enjoyable to listen to and much more attractive for the reader. In the memoir, The Red Guards by Zhi Lijiang, readers will experience a heartbreaking scene in young Zhi Li's life when the Red Guards attack. Since the Red Guards are taking charge of the Chinese Revolution in wrong ways, they are what you would call rebellions. Now they are coming for the innocent young girl, the one that knows exactly what's going on, yet sadly the one who also prayed that they would never interfere with her family. Zhi Li learns that through this event, people in authority don't always make the right choices because Zhi Li loses family photos, her house is destroyed, and above all, she loses her stamp collection. Okay, so here we see a complex sentence. You have your AWOOBIS phrase, since. Okay, that's one of them. You can see we have a compound sentence here, yet. Okay, you see the comma right before the conjunction. And there are some simple sentences. Now they are coming for the innocent girl. They each play a part in our writing. We just don't want to make sure we have too much of one type of sentence. Skip ahead here. So today your goal, you should already have your intro done. Just a reminder, these are the things you needed them. Your supporting paragraphs today, you want to make sure that you have a topic sentence with a claim, background information. Then you You give your quote or your evidence that supports the claim. Then I want you to elaborate, think real deep. And then you need that concluding sentence. You restate your topic sentence, but with different words. Use a thesaurus. Don't be so wordy. Okay, you're going to be getting a grade on your sentence variety, that you use a variety of sentences. Unlike last time, remember I gave you something that looks like this, and you could just fill in the blanks. And over again, I had kids that just said, this shows that, this is significant, this shows that, this is significant, this shows that, this is significant. I don't want you to do that or use this template. I want you to come up with your own words. Use those phrases. You can go back in the video, look at the anchor charts, put in complex, compound, and simple sentences, and make sure that you have a variety in there.